What if an entire city existed beneath your feet, hidden for centuries, unknown to the world above, until one day, a simple wall was broken, revealing a narrow passage that led not to a single room, but to an entire underground world. This is the story of Derinkuyu, a vast subterranean city carved deep into the land of central Turkey, a place that challenges everything we think we know about ancient civilizations and human survival. Because this was not just a system of caves, but a fully developed city built layer by layer beneath the earth, capable of sheltering thousands of people, complete with living quarters, storage rooms, kitchens, wells, ventilation shafts, and even spaces for animals, suggesting that life here was not temporary, but carefully planned and sustained over time. The modern discovery of this hidden world began in 1963, when a man renovating his home broke through a basement wall and uncovered a narrow opening. And as curiosity pulled him forward, he stepped inside, only to find a network of tunnels stretching deeper and deeper, leading to rooms, corridors, and multiple levels that had remained sealed for centuries. And when experts arrived and began to explore, they realized this was no ordinary find, but a massive underground city descending nearly 60 meters below the surface, with each level showing signs of deliberate design and structure, indicating that this was built with purpose, not by accident. Historians believe the earliest parts of Derinkuyu may date back thousands of years, possibly begun by the ancient Phrygians and later expanded during the Byzantine era, especially by early Christians seeking refuge. But even this explanation feels incomplete because the scale and complexity of the city go far beyond what would be needed for a simple hiding place. The narrow tunnels were designed so that only one person could pass at a time, making defense easier, while massive circular stone doors, weighing hundreds of kilograms, could be rolled into place to seal off sections from the inside, protecting those within from whatever danger lay outside. As researchers continue to study the city, they discovered a sophisticated ventilation system that carried fresh air down to the deepest levels, along with wells providing water and storage areas preserving food, all of which point to one clear reality: that people were prepared to live underground for extended periods of time. But this raises an even deeper question. What kind of threat would force an entire population to move beneath the earth? Some believe it was protection from invading armies during times of war, particularly in the Byzantine period, while others suggest it was a refuge during religious persecution, where early Christians could live and worship in secret. And there are even theories that environmental changes or natural disasters may have driven people underground, while ancient stories hint at unknown dangers that have long been forgotten. But perhaps the most fascinating detail is that Derinkuyu is not alone. It is part of a much larger network of underground cities spread across the Cappadocia region, some connected by tunnels, forming a hidden world beneath the surface, where entire communities could move and survive without ever being seen from above. Imagine thousands of people living silently in this shadowed environment, carrying out daily life, cooking, resting, and praying beneath layers of stone, completely invisible to the outside world. And even today, not all parts of this underground city have been explored. Many passages remain sealed, many chambers still hidden, leaving behind unanswered questions that continue to puzzle researchers. In the present day, Derinkuyu stands as one of the most remarkable archaeological discoveries in the world, attracting visitors who descend into its depths to experience a glimpse of this hidden past. While experts continue to study its structure, its engineering, and its purpose, trying to understand how such a complex and functional environment could be built without modern technology. Yet despite all the research and exploration, the greatest mystery remains unsolved. Why was this city truly built? Because while we can see its walls, map its tunnels, and analyze its design, we cannot fully understand the minds of the people who created it. We do not know what fears drove them, or what future they were preparing for. And perhaps that is what makes Derinkuyu so powerful. Not just what has been discovered, but what remains hidden. Because above the ground, there is no sign, no indication of the vast world below, but beneath the silent earth lies a city, a hidden civilization, and somewhere within its dark and winding tunnels, there may still be answers waiting to be found.